Hello, good evening, everyone. Okay, I hope you all are good. So, in the last class, we have connected two types of data into our log analytic workspace, like Pulse Dive and Windows Virtual Machine inside our Microsoft Sentinel logs. And today, we are going to verify those Pulse Dive logs and Windows Virtual Machine in our mm, Microsoft Sentinel. Okay, so whether we have correctly or we have successfully configured our REST API solution from external like Pulse, and also we have taken one more Windows mission logs uh, inside the Sentinel. Okay, so now we will verify those logs inside that. And coming to another thing in this class, we are going to learn we will install Sentinel lab also. Okay. So let us don't waste our time and we'll quickly head over to the Microsoft Sentinel tool. Okay. Let me just share my screen as soon as possible and we'll start the practical class. So now I hope you all are getting my Sentinel Microsoft Azure dashboard here itself. So I'll quickly head over into Microsoft Sentinel and also I'll click my Microsoft Sentinel resources. So now what we have to do, click here in the general, we need to click logs. So our main motive is to click logs. Okay. So click over here and you can check here. There are two types of things we have installed. Okay. One is threat intelligence indicator, okay, or and another one is security events. So let us start with the threat intelligence indicators. Okay, when I have clicked there, it will start giving logs to me. So let one log just I'll expand here. So you can see directly source system Pulse Dive Sentinel, which we have kept the server name. We are getting those logs from there itself. And the logs are today's date only. Okay. So we have successfully configured the logs from uh, Pulse Dive. Okay. And also let us check for Windows. So when I click here, click on security event, it will give Windows mission. So we have kept Windows mission BHC Sentinel class as its name, and it has taken the same name itself. Okay. Okay. So we have successfully configured the logs inside our Sentinel. So by default, it is taking simple mode. If you wanted to access these things in KQL mode, you can even you can do the KQL mode. Okay. So just give enter and type pipe to separate the query. Okay. Now what I'll do is where event ID, I just wanted to fetch only particular logs from 4668. For example, some random process creation event ID I have taken. And if I run those event ID, there is no events. 4688, let us check. Okay. So yeah, there is logs related to 4688. That is a new process has been created. Okay. So like this, you can fetch the results. But in further classes, I will explain how to write a general query or good queries in your uh, logs. Okay. So now we will even check for the logs itself. Okay. So I will just copy this particular IP, and what I will do is I will separate the query where observable value. So I just wanted to take the value contains. Okay. So this one. So I just wanted to get the logs from particular IP itself. Okay. Let us run the query. So I have fetched the one log related to that IP. Okay. So did you understand? Now what we will do here? So we have successfully connected our logs from external and internal, and we have checked those logs whether is uh, pulling the logs into the Sentinel perfectly or not. It is also successfully run. Now what we need to do? So let head over to the content hub. Okay. So here I just wanted to type Microsoft Sentinel Training Lab and click enter. Okay. So in the last class, we have two applications installed. One is threat intelligence and another one is Windows. So here you can directly tick Microsoft Sentinel Lab, okay, and you can start install the Sentinel Training Lab, as it is a course where we are mostly focused on Microsoft Sentinel. We will focus on training lab. Okay. So here in this training lab, we will get 3 analytic rules and hunting query, one playbook and one watch list and one workbook. So let us start installing our content. Okay. Let us create Microsoft Sentinel Training Lab solution. I guess we need to check further. And okay, now we will select our resource group and we will take our log analytic workspace also from where it should take, and also we'll click on next. Okay, workbooks, which workbook name, display name, we will check for the Sentinel class. Okay, next, next, next. Don't need to change anything, just wait for 1 minute. It will run final validation whether your account is verified or not. Okay, so I'll click on create. Okay, so after clicking here, it will start initializing the deployment. Okay, so we need to wait for 2 to 3 minutes so the deployment process will be complete. Okay, till then I'll keep my mic mute. Just wait 2 to 3 minutes. So the deployment process is still in progress. We'll wait few more minutes. Okay, and we will pause our session. Okay. So let us wait 2 more minutes because it will take so much time to install in Azure. Okay, let us head over to the uh, home page and we will get back to this again. Okay. Till then, I'll explain here the Microsoft Sentinel log workspace. So here, if you can see tables, queries, functions, the history. So you can see whatever the logs you have ingested here, those logs will be shown here. Okay. So if you can check here sign in logs. So there will be no sign in logs because we haven't installed any sign in logs, right? And let us check for security and audit events. We have already checked for these logs, and heartbeat logs we will check. Heartbeat is nothing but whether the logs are continuously ingesting or not, that we will get here. Okay, those type of logs we will get here. Okay, so come to the queries. So there are predefined queries they have already given to us. Okay, application related, Azure monitor related. Okay, and Azure virtual desktop related. Okay, databases related. So you can directly run these queries. Okay, so if required, then only. So for example, if you can see the query, there is nothing found here. Just what query it was. Just change the simple mode into KQL mode. You can see the KQL query from Azure Diagnostics, where that means Azure resource provider is Microsoft.key vault, where HTTPS code D is equals to 300, not operation name is equals to these, and summarized by count. So these were we haven't integrated. That's why it is not getting us. Okay. So even though sign-in logs also we are not getting. So for functions, you can check different types of functions by pre-defaultly they have given. Okay. So if you check here, like we haven't installed these type of functions also. Let's check what will happen. Okay. Oh, okay, it was taken like security event where event ID is equals to along with that Azure backup. So I just wanted to remove these things and I'll check whether it was a predefined or not. In the cybersecurity world, you need to test yourself and you should have a different type of cockroach, like in the market we will call them cockroach. What is cockroach? They're having uh, different type of things inside them. I want to learn something, I want to learn something. So those people will scratch what it is. You need to first and foremost thing, you need to research yourself what the thing you require. Okay, and here the query history is like whatever the query still now you have run in this Sentinel, it will show here. Because in future, if the query you wanted to require, you can directly take that query from here itself. Okay, so if you wanted to save, you can save the query also. You can share link to the query, you can share that also, and you can create any rules, alert rules, or you are searching for any jobs and you wanted to change the analytics settings. So second query reason. So that means not only here, it will create a duplicate reason for the queries itself. So, and the queries hub, you can check queries hub. Okay, so you need to explore this platform, whatever or how much as soon as possible. And still the deployment is in progress. So due to this, I'm ending the class today. After installing this, I'll take the class tomorrow in same time at this platform itself. Okay, so it will take more time, I guess. So I don't want to waste your time and my time also. So I'll end this session here itself, and we have seen that how to verify the logs, and we have installed the Sentinel lab in the Microsoft Sentinel. Okay, so in the next class we will check for the Microsoft Sentinel lab overview. Okay, so after installing, I will inform you everyone. You can join the class, or we can take the class tomorrow. So thanks for joining once again. Signing off, Black Hat Commando.